Good afternoon, Mr. Trejo. I hope you're doing good. Blessings for you and your family. I hope you're doing great. Wonderful year. I had to learn a lot, you know. And today I'm gonna do this quick, but I'm gonna give you some punchlines of every method or approach, so it can be so quick, because it takes so long to upload a video on YouTube. So I don't want it to. I don't want to stay up all night. So right. So the structural approach is based on three principles: speech, focus, and correct language. Right. And this approach, the idea is for to teach the learner instructions to listen, speak, read, and write. You know, like maybe in kindergarten and stuff like that. They teach you how to learn all that stuff. But at this time, we're talking about the native language. So the structural approach is when you introduce somebody to a language and giving them basic instructions. You know. The second one is a natural approach. This is more like natural. It's free. It's when we learn about the natural approach, we're talking about Stephen Carsha is the language acquisition. Well, this is when you teach your students the inputs, the outputs, using figures like this is a pen and it's black. You can write. Don't write on the walls. You naturally teaching that person this approach, so the person just listens and learns it little by little. So the communicative approach is the CLT. It's like you gave us an example that when we go to meetings and we got to talk to the native language. We had to leave the native language and we had to speak more the L2, the language we are learning in groups. Associate with people trying to learn it, trying to communicate. Maybe social media nowadays. They have accounts for like people all over the world that are trying to learn English. You don't have to be exactly like in a group or personal, but it can be online and stuff like that. So communicator approach in a class will be when you meet all your students, put them to practice the language they trying to learn. The number 4 is the lexical approach. Well, this one I kind of learned like, it stuck to me because I used to write songs. I used to be write songs about my life. Well, this is how I learned a little bit of my vocabulary, improve my vocabulary. It's writing songs, and when you write a songs, you put like, let's say, work. So I gotta put a letter that rhymes with work. So I can say work. Works. I work so hard. I don't like pork. So you just put in words together. Like making sentences with words, improving your vocabulary, right? And then we have the grammar translation method. So let's say a teacher trying to introduce a student, a second language learning student, right, on the native language of Spanish, right? Like, hey, esto es un lapicero. You say this in English is a pen, so you translating like, this is un vaso de té. This is a cup tea. This is cotton. This is made of cotton. Esto es hecho de algodón. So you translating to your student, the language they're trying to learn. So direct. We go into the sixth method. So we're going to be talking about the direct method. direct method is when you're in person with the student. You exactly teach them. This is a pen, and then the teacher's gonna do a drama action, maybe like I did in the video with a mini class. You gave us the last homework when we had to do like a mini class, and I did it with the little Pepito with the sock. That's like a direct method that you teaching your student. You having a conversation. Pepito, what day is today? Monday. Okay, today is Monday. So the students, they're gonna be listening and watching the action so they can interact. So we go into the audio lingual method. Well, in this right here, the audio language method, this one we put in the right here in the audio. A lot of teachers say that by writing we're gonna learn the language by writing, and language are learned by speaking, listening, many ways. So right here in the audio lingual method is when the students listens and like, let's say a song, listen to a song and try to practice it and repeat it. The first time it's not gonna come right. I love creaky. So you don't repeat it. You listen and you putting it to work, into you catch it into your heart and your mind, and you later on it could be I love Christmas. I don't know about you. So this is like an audio. You listening, recording it, and then you put it into practice. So I'm going so quick because I'm running out of time. So total physical response is when a teacher demonstrates, like I said before, with his hands, with his action, like metaphysical response, like a teacher when she's trying to put it to work, like already before I was like, this is a pen, it's black, but now the teacher's gonna be, this is a pen, repeat after me, and then the student's gonna repeat after the teacher whatever the teacher is saying. So the student can record and put it into practice, not just by theory. So the student's gonna put it into practice and learn it and put it on his mind and record it all the time. Well, Mr. Perdomo, sorry, Mr. Trejo, I'm speaking so quick because I'm trying to make the video so quick, because if I do it in more than 10 minutes or 8 minutes, it's gonna take the whole night. And today is my university. Been 2 years I've been married, so I'm trying to go back to what I was doing. So thank you. God bless you. Thank you for everything you have given. Thank you for the patience and the love. You're a good example for teacher, and one day I'm gonna be just like you. Thank you, Mr. Trejo, for everything.